The Strait of Hormuz, the mere mention of this name in news, analysis, and discussions of war, creates an invisible pressure. A narrow waterway, yet the balance of the entire world's economy rests on it. Countless ships pass through this route every day, carrying oil, fuel, and with it, the future of the entire world. But the question is it just a path? Or is there something hidden within it that we don't yet fully understand? The Strait of Hormuz is not just a line on a map. It is a reality where nature, history, and the struggle for human survival are intertwined. Imagine a place where noon means stopping, intense sun, dry soil, and a shortage of fresh water, where survival is a challenge. Yet for thousands of years, people have come here as merchants, explorers, and empires. Why? To find the answer to this question, you can't just see Hormuz, you have to experience it. As soon as you set foot on Hormuz Island, you are struck by its strange colors: red, yellow, orange, purple. The mountains are like a vast canvas painted layer by layer. Behind this beauty lies millions of years of history, volcanic heat, ocean pressure, and the changes of time. Each layer tells a story of fire, water, and erosion. But within this beauty lies a harsh reality. Life here is not easy, and the people here do not fight against this reality. They understand it and adapt to it. Work starts in the morning, stops at noon, and starts again in the evening. The houses are built for ventilation, thick walls, small windows. Nothing is superfluous here. This place teaches us that survival is not just about wealth, but about making the most of what we have. Huge oil tankers pass by it every day, like floating cities. On one side is a multi-billion-dollar economy. On the other are small villages. Two different worlds in the same place. The sea is also different. Where corals cannot survive in high-temperature water, the corals here have adapted. Those that couldn't are lost.
But now, this balance is breaking down.
Pollution, oil, and human pressure are all weakening this delicate system. If corals are destroyed, fish will decline. And if fish decline, human life will change. Next to it is a strange forest, trees that grow in salt water. They filter the salt through their roots and excrete it through their leaves. This forest is not just trees, it is the beginning of a life, the basis of a food cycle. In the middle of all this stands the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow passage, but one that has global implications. About 20% of the world's oil passes through it every day, so a small problem here can have global implications. That's why big, powerful countries always keep an eye on this route. This strait is so narrow that even large ships are forced to navigate with caution. A small mistake can create a big crisis. Yet people here have different thoughts, whether there will be fish today, what the weather is like, how the day will go. On one side are global tensions, on the other, ordinary life. This contrast deepens the Strait of Hormuz. But the question remains, how long will this balance last? Because the world is changing. The oceans are warming. Pollution is increasing. Pressures are increasing. And the effects are felt first in places where the balance is most delicate. Hormuz is just such a place. It is not just a path, it is a warning message. It teaches not just strength, but adaptation is the way to survive. Not just use, but also conservation is essential. Because the world is a complex system where even small changes can have big impacts. In the end, the question remains, are we understanding these signals, or are we still only looking at the upside? Because change comes slowly, but surely. and those who can adapt will survive.